Taven Sumner has already built an impressive resume. At just 10 years old, Taven has already been behind the microphone for 2 high school basketball state tournament games. And however, as KELOLAND's Jordan DeSmit explains in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, being young is not the only impressive thing about Taven's radio broadcasting career.
Lowry's about 6'9", and they've got some big guys in Lyman too. What would you do if you're playing?
I would double them.
That was Taven Sumner giving the Lyman Raiders advice ahead of their state tournament matchup against Castlewood.
I think it's cool to talk on the radio.
The 10-year-old gives some good analysis, but what might be even more impressive is that he gave color commentary for 2 state tournament games without being able to see them. Taven is completely blind.
It was really exciting.
Taven is a 4th grader in the Florence School District. He called the games alongside Florence Superintendent Mitch Reed. Reed has enjoyed calling games for KS93 out of Watertown for the past 10 years.
Just seeing the different communities, being able to travel around to different communities, seeing kids competing at a high level in big situations. Sometimes that's the only time they've been in that situation, and seeing the true character of students and student athletes come out.
Taven listens to all of Reed's broadcasts. As the state tournament approached this year, Taven asked Reed if he was on the call for any of the games.
I was kind of teasing him a little bit and said, well, you know, this year, because he had asked me, and I said, well, this year you're going to do it with me. And he kind of scoffed and smiled a little bit, and I just kept on him about it, and we ended up making it happen.
It took Taven a little bit to get settled in, but once he did, he gave listeners a broadcast to remember.
When we were doing the pregame show, he's just like, I'll just call the start of the game. And I said, nope, we're rolling right now and you're going to roll with it. As soon as he got comfortable, he had no issues. He added a lot more than I actually thought he was going to once he got comfortable.
It was thanks to Reed leading the way.
He explained the game so that I knew what was happening.
One of the coolest things about it is he listens. You know, he understands the game, not being able to see it, but to listen, and his ability to see tendencies in the game. You know, you'd ask him questions, you'd prompt him a little bit because he's never been on the radio.
The pair created quite the rapport.
How tall are you, do you know?
No.
You don't know? Are you 6'4", you think?
I wish.
Yeah.
What did you enjoy the most about being on the radio with Mr. Reed?
Everything.
2 days after Taven's radio debut, the dynamic duo called the Class B state championship game between Castlewood and Viborg Hurley. By then, Taven had just about mastered his craft.
He was in the driver's seat that whole weekend. It wasn't me. And I was pumped to be along for the ride.
It's a story of not letting anything slow you down.
And I think sometimes when things happen to us and we put barriers up and feel like we can't achieve them, with Taven, he has no problem going outside of that. And what we can learn from him is don't let anyone tell you no. If you want to do it and you want to set your heart and your mind on it, you can get it done.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Jordan DeSmit.
And Taven says that he hopes to continue calling games on the radio in the future. And along with broadcasting, Taven, he shows goats, he wrestles, and he plays football.